She's from a distant planet, doesn't fit in here at all. She speaks another language, her voice a caterwaul. Her eyes are piercing lasers and they penetrate my bones. She chews me up and spits me out before she flies back home. She's my girlfriend. She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, but her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. I cannot live without her, wouldn't even want to try. She's stunning and alluring, and my friends all wonder why. I stay because she understands what it is that makes me tick. Her arms are just magnetic, and her tentacles are slick. She's my alien girlfriend. She's my alien girlfriend. She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, 'cause her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. I cannot help but notice how others look at me. Their eyes are filled with envy. How lucky can I be? So I tolerate her quirkiness, her mood swings and demands. I'm proud to be her lover. Every wish is my command. She's my alien girlfriend. Yes, she's my alien girlfriend. Yes, my alien girlfriend's a treasure and a find. Her kisses are electric and she really blows my alien girlfriend. Yes, she's my She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, but her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. Her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. She's from a distant planet, doesn't fit in here at all. She speaks another language, her voice a caterwaul. Her eyes are piercing lasers and they penetrate my bones. She chews me up and spits me out before she flies back home. She's my alien girlfriend. She's my She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, but her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. I cannot live without her, wouldn't even want to try. She's stunning and alluring, and my friends all wonder why. I stay because she understands what it is that makes me tick. Her arms are just magnetic, and her tentacles are slick. She's my alien girlfriend. She's my She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, 'cause her beauty and her body have taught
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Hello, folks. This is Marty. Somebody, my camera is not working on this because I got too many things open.
Okay,
But,
can everybody hear
If
me?
you can hear Marty Gallagher, please nod
I
your
see
head.
you.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay,
going
I'm
back
seeing lots
to,
of nodding, but I'm not
streaming.
hearing
We are
anything.
going out live.
We can hear
on
you,
the
Sam.
internet right
We can
now.
hear you. Can you hear us?
Give me a second to play with my settings here.
We can hear you, Sam.
Oh, good. You're very faint.
Can you hear
Oh.
us?
Give me a second to play with my settings here.
That's an echo. A delay.
Faint.
Can you hear
Oh.
us?
There we go. Give me a second to play with my settings here.
That's an echo.
Yeah.
A delay.
Faint.
Can you hear us?
There we go. Give me a second to play with my settings here.
That's an echo.
Yeah.
Looping. The echo is looping.
That's a loop. That's a loop. That's a loop. That's a loop.
Yes, it's Sarah. Kenny's here.
Hi, Kenny.
Oh. Hang on a second. Your camera mic, maybe? Are you still getting that weird echo?
I'm not hearing you anymore, Sam.
What?
All right, do the TikTok again. Does that sound better? Did I get rid of the echo?
Can you hear me now?
Ooh, there you are.
There he is.
Yes, he is.
Deal. Yes, I found the problem was I had the YouTube thing open.
Ah.
Problem there. Now, if I can get you all to just have a little bit more patience. I'm not ready for the meeting to start because I was... Yes, anyway.
This is the friendly reminder that we are live. So
And
watch
hopefully-
your language.
I hope nobody is watching this.
Are we being watched by someone?
And it's supposed to be watching it.
Yes, there's about 3 people that are watching us right now. One's in Washington State, and the other 2 are in Portland.
Okay.
Nervous.
What are the laws about cursing in Washington again?
Yes. Well, the laws are that we should not have.
Mark Rose looks like you are frozen. Yep, there he goes. There he is, back.
There we are. Nice. Nice. Very
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, the sound effects are beautiful.
Everything's out.
Barely using them. Usually we have to stick them right up to the microphone and wave them.
Awesome.
I didn't know that was a sound effect. Oh, it's a water bottle. Okay. It holds water.
Do you want some water?
No, I'm good. Well, if we're using those, then we don't need these.
Okay.
And table space.
Okay. Let's see. Set this to full screen.
Beautiful.
Evidently, you can record. So I'm going to go ahead and it's on this end.
Good, and I'm recording everything that's going on YouTube.
Good deal.
Hey, is that a new squeaker? Sounds good.
That is your squeaker,
Really?
Marty.
It's
Yes.
Awesome.
And it is awesome.
Good, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Okay, Sam, we're losing you.
Can't hear you anymore, Sam.
Okay.
Nope, there you are.
Am I drowning Sam out if I've got the wind going while he's talking?
Go
I
ahead.
don't think so.
Yep, it cuts
Yes.
out when you do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
on it, maybe.
yeah, you might want to take your volume, your gain down a little, David and Dino. Or I need to be louder. Do I sound a normal volume? Do I sound a normal volume?
Yeah.
What-
You're
Yeah,
a little
you
low to
sound
me,
right.
but
Okay. Well,
You're fine for me right now.
Down.
It's just when they got noisy, you cut out completely.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Oh, here,
So we should do sound effects more in between lines than underneath dialogue.
It looks like that's going to be the best, yeah.
here, I'm going to get rid of the automatically adjust my settings. That might have something to do with it. David, do the wind.
You
No.
still cut out.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not gonna. But yeah, but other people, when you were talking and doing that, do the Wind and Pat talk for a minute.
Can you hear me? Am I cutting out?
I can hear you, Pat.
You can hear me. And I can hear you, Sarah. But
I
Sam,
still can't hear Sam.
You. Can't hear you.
It's weird. I'm going to get off and reconnect.
Okay. That's very strange. We can hear each other, but not Sam.
And I could hear the wind was sort of getting ducked. So maybe.
Washington listeners.
Can't hear you, Sam.
There you are.
There we are. Okay, can you give me a little more wind machine? It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's actually the inconsistencies that drive me crazy on these things.
Yeah,
You know, that sometimes
Yes.
Always harder to troubleshoot an intermittent problem.
it is. Always.
well, you know, I'm hardwired. I've got a Sennheiser 416. I mean, I should be heard. Damn it.
Yes, you should be.
Okay, Mark, do you want to try some sound effects? Some of the
Sure.
and see how that.
It's try. I'm gonna try like a low. A low effect here.
That's nice.
It sounds good, but Sam, we can't hear you over that either. Nope, no sound from Sam.
I can hear you guys talking over it. This is,
Frustrating.
yeah.
So Pat and Sam, can you two switch?
That's a great idea.
Back in the hour.
Happy Father's Day, by the way.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to fix something in the studio, maybe.
And there's Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
Hey, your graphics on YouTube are gorgeous.
Oh, good. I'm glad I got some success. Microsoft hates me today.
Well, Sam's not having much luck today either with being heard.
Hello.
Doesn't Microsoft hate most people most days, really?
It sure seems to be.
I thought they went to a 12-step program, but they're lapsing or something.
No, theirs is a 70,000 step program.
Oh,
70 gigabyte.
Okay, can you still hear me?
We
I
can
hear
you.
Yay.
hello.
Definitely there.
Can you run a
Nope.
little?
When anybody talks, Sam, you cut out.
Oh, that I heard.
That I heard over
I heard that sigh
And
over
I
the wind.
sigh
That's what I said.
because there's going to be a lot of that.
Try. He did, but he had a sound effect going at the time. So see if it's fixed.
Testing.
Woohoo!
Those did.
We're getting better.
Is hearing me, so that's good.
It's better.
It might be that the wind machine is just a tad close. Maybe if it backed off a little bit, maybe.
Well,
you know,
the weird thing is other people being heard
Right.
throughout.
Yeah.
It's not just. It's not just me. So. I don't see any settings here that would help me. Oop. Yeah. I'm sorry to be the problematic one.
Well, it's going to be something. We know that. So,
Sam, if it's any consolation, Microsoft is banging on my head too.
I hear ya. Oh, Jesus. Now I can't get out of, there's that. Let me try to see if there's a max setting I can check on. Since everything has to have its own input mic, there it is. Yeah, pretty much all the way up. Okay. Well, I don't know, and I don't know what we can try to do to defeat that. But what I'm going to say is, let's start on turnstiles, and because of the issue we're having, let's do this with Sarah and Pat.
Okay.
'Cause I think that will give us the best chance for success.
If it's me and Pat, I presume she's reading Peter and I'm reading David.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that? Turns out let's start with the reason why.
Oh.
All right. Sorry.
And I
you'll
am
be
Dr. Jean-Will Feld.
And yes.
Okay.
Hey, Sam, can I go ahead and play the Willamette Radio Workshop theme?
Sure. Mark, are you ready to go on the reason why?
absolutely.
Okay, well then when Marty is done with the WRW theme, why don't you start? Everyone ready to go?
Yep.
Yes.
The Willamette Radio Workshop.
$18,365A, 18,365B, 18,365. God, I need to go home. It's gotta be nearly midnight. 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. and I'm still cataloging these stupid vials. 18,366, 18,366A. Not like there's any reason to go home. It's not like there's anybody waiting. 18,367. Oh. Not good. Very not good. Which sample was it? This one? That one? Both? Too tired to tell. Wait, who's that? A clinician? Better have him double check. Hello? Could you come over here?
Good evening, doctor. May I assist you?
Oh, you're not a clinician, are you?
Sadly, that's not one of my talents at this time.
It's late, and I thought, are you another doctor?
Yes, certainly. Why not?
Oh, your name?
My name is Dr. Jean-Quil Fell.
That's an unusual name, Dr. Fell.
Well, I am the devil.
Excuse me?
It is altogether true. Shall I prove it?
Well,
Oh, do not be embarrassed. You scientific types generally require substantial proof. Go ahead and demand it. It will make you feel better.
well, if you insist.
When you were 12 and living in the yellow house on Maple Street, do you remember? The one with the locust tree in the backyard?
Yes.
That summer, there was a little boy who lived next door. The fat one that nobody liked. You did not have any friends who did not have any friends, whose parents argued all the time, and the only thing that made him happy was his puppy. Do you remember the puppy?
What about it?
You shot it.
It was an accident.
Oh, certainly it was an accident. I, of all people, know that. But hiding it was not, and never telling anybody about it was not. So it was never found. So he never knew what happened. So you listened to him cry all summer. That was what first brought you to my attention.
There are ways you could know.
And is not the most probable way I know this, because I am the devil.
This whole conversation is grotesque.
Why do skeptics always want the parlor tricks, the shabby hokum, the tedious display? It's in such bad taste, and so obvious. Well, here goes. Would you believe if my skin was red like this?
What's happening to you?
If my voice was like this?
That's incredible.
If we were surrounded by a lake of fire?
Stop it! Stop it! I believe you!
I thought you might.
What do you want?
To talk to you. I've been waiting. You interest me.
Why?
Your life has not turned out the way you wanted it, has it?
It's fine.
Do not lie to the Prince of Liars, Dr. Eckerson. In fact, I should charge you a usage fee.
There's nothing wrong with my life.
Your home life is empty.
It's not empty.
There's no one waiting for you in bed. There are no children to wake in the morning. You do not speak to your parents.
Yes, that's true.
Your love life is empty.
It's not.
You have not been on a date in 5 years. No one asks you. You do not ask anyone. When the last person did ask, you changed your phone number.
It's not as simple as that.
Your career is empty.
Now you know that's not true.
It is miserably true. You have a boring, dead-end job in a third-rate institution. Your supervisor is both arrogant and incompetent, and your career is passing you by.
Well, it's not what I wanted.
What did you want? Why did you suffer through med school, through all those wretched days and nights of misery?
Well,
That not to be great, to be famous, to become immortal?
No, it wasn't anything like that.
It can still happen.
What?
Worldwide fame, the most important medical discovery of the century. Your name a household word. Your biography in all the textbooks. Medical students slaving over your work from now on.
How?
Sell me your soul.
You're joking.
Not at all.
Really?
Of course.
What if I don't believe I have one?
That does not matter. If you agree to it, a contract is a contract, especially in the eyes of the higher court.
Do I have to sign in blood?
What do you think this is, the 12th century? No, we possess all the latest voice-activated technology. As you can well imagine, in hell, upgrades are continuous. All you have to do is say, I, Dr. Brooke Eckerson, hereby and of my own free will do solemnly swear to sell my immortal soul to Dr. Jean-Quil Fell in exchange for medical, cultural, and historical immortality.
That's all.
That's it. And then we shake on it.
Well,
Celebrity. No one would be more famous than you.
well,
Importance. All would know your accomplishments.
well.
Immortality. You would never be forgotten.
All right. Yes, I will.
Say it and shake. I, Dr. Brooke Eckerson,
I, Dr. Brooke Eckerson,
hereby and of my own free will,
hereby and of my own free will,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to sell my immortal soul to Dr. Jean-Quil Fell
to sell my immortal soul to Dr. Jean-Quil Fell
in exchange for medical, cultural, and historical immortality.
in exchange for medical, cultural, and historical immortality.
Now shake.
There. My hands! Burning! Blisters inside! Muscles clenching! Something's wrong with my veins! Bulging under my skin! Turning black! Running up my arms!
Very good, Doctor. That is an excellent description of the initial symptoms.
What initial symptoms? Ah! The burning!
These are the nascent stages of a new pandemic that is about to sweep the globe, emptying cities, devastating countries, killing millions. It will make the Black Death look like a summer cold.
Searing up into my chest! I don't understand!
Because it started here. Because you found it. Because you created it with that little accident a moment ago with those 2 samples.
The glass! The vials! No!
Because you will be the first to suffer from it and the first to die from it. It will be named after you. The most important event of the 21st century. Eckerson's disease. And your name will be immortal, as I promised. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you all very much. Trust everyone can hear me. And evidently that was just a fluke because when you guys talked, it knocked out the, at least on my end, it knocked out the sound effects. And so that's not ideal. Marty, I had Cindy was watching on the YouTube channel, and then I checked in on it, and it was kind of an odd screen share. We didn't get we had the little tiny pictures of the people at the top of the screen.
Yeah, all
and we
that's
didn't
been
have
fixed now. All that's been
Okay.
fixed. Go ahead and check your YouTube feed.
Okay.
And we'll talk more about YouTube later.
Well, I mean, this is why we're doing it. So that's okay, yeah, that's more of what we want. Now, what would be interesting would be is if instead of Joe having a camera, we could have your slides playing, Joe.
Yes.
That would be very cool.
I did try. I thought the screen share went through. It did not.
No, it did. At least I got it on my thing, but it didn't go out on the YouTube thing like that.
The only thing that came up on mine was the Willamette Radio Workshops logo.
Right.
Yeah.
That stayed.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
That's what we saw in that. Now, It also, it doesn't seem to, does it, Marty, on your end, can you set it so that it goes with the, I think that's called, goes to the content?
I have it set so that whatever is playing on my screen is what's being streamed. So
right,
now
and what
I've got gallery view, and as soon as
okay, now within gallery view, there when you click on that little screen thing with the little things on the edges, there's grid view, content view, 3x3 grid. Yes. Are you on grid view or content view?
I do not see content view. I see speaker view and float.
Okay. Try speaker view.
That's what I'm on right now.
Okay. Because you're not showing up. So that's...
I do not have a camera that is operating because my camera is being sent directly to OBS.
I see. Pat, can you talk?
Go to multiple places.
Pat, can you talk, please?
Yes, I can talk.
Just say anything.
7 years ago. I can't remember the rest of that.
You're not coming into my. I don't know if is it just me or.
Is everybody else hearing?
She's up. I'm hearing, but yeah, she's up in the little circle, not one of the big in the grid.
Right. And I haven't changed anything on my end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't understand why it's doing this to me. It's just doesn't like me. Microsoft, me and Joe, we're gonna leave. We're gonna wander in the desert for 40 years, and when we come back, we'll have a whole new radio theater company where all technology will work perfectly. Joe, you bring
a lot of shaking of bones.
You bring snacks. I bought a bunch of water this weekend, so we'll be good. Anybody have a mule that you want to rent?
Acreage, maybe.
I'll pay going rates.
Okay, hey, I'm going to send a quick message out to Dan Lynn, who is viewing this in Portland, Oregon. Hey, Dan, give me a call on cell. Tell me how many people you see on the screen. I see 4. There should be more than that. But, Dan, give me a call.
Call us, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Dan, call us.
Hi, Dan.
For a good time.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that goes. And the downside, of course, is that it was... we had the same problems sonically, and until we can figure out a way to get the, I was not happy with just the logo the way it was up there. As far as handling the Magic Lantern goes, it's a little frustrating. I was just spending some time the other day thinking about. Just doing new stuff, and everybody record themselves individually, and we do the scenes on Zoom. We get together for that, and that's how we record it. And everybody records individually, and then we send them all to Mark to cut together.
Right. Absolutely. I've done that.
I know. I was being a little disingenuous. We need to talk about that first. I know you.
It's an option.
Yes. But it's, the downside with that is that we lose the live aspect of performing. And then we, cut it together, and Joe creates a iMovie that runs the things. But I don't, that's not really what WRW is about.
Right.
In terms of the live thing. It's fine to do studio stuff, and we probably will. One thing we have been talking about, starting up the Writers on the Air workshop again. Figure now with Zoom, that actually could work really well. And we're thinking of some kind of 2-weekend type thing. And that would be much reading of new works, and hopefully coming out of it with some good stuff. But kind of miss having a bunch of new work coming in, and I think that might be a good kind of motivation for me.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is the same for everybody, but Sam, your visual is behind what you're speaking.
It's the same for me too. I'm seeing it. It's freaking me out.
If you go to like that,
you seem fine on mine.
3x3 grid preview, it seems to take it out of that delay. I don't know why, but it does.
Okay.
If you go to 3x3 grid preview or whatever. I think it's because you're seeing it before the stream, maybe? I don't know.
I'm switched over now. I don't see me at all.
I still see you.
Well, there you go. Do I look like I'm in phase?
You look very out of phase.
There you go.
There
Well,
we go. And also a quick hello to Jancy Bono that's out in Long Beach, Washington, who's looking at us, who checked in with us. Thank you very much, Jancy. You're a sweetie.
hey, Nancy, thank you very much. Appreciate it. The out of phase Mr. Mowry. Okay, well, I think we have done our run on Skype here.
Well, now, can I ask a question real quick?
Sure.
Hey, can somebody please tell me, I've only got 4 people up on the screen right now, and that's what's going out over the internet. I should be getting more boxes of a smaller size. Does anybody know how I can do that?
I have the same thing, only 4.
Yeah. I'm going to check preferences and see if there is. Nope, they don't give us a whole lot of.
Now I see Sarah. Now I see Sam.
Yay!
Only. Now I see me only.
Yeah.
Hi, you guys.
I'm
Right,
seeing
now
doubles
it's
of all of the icons. That's weird.
Did somebody have a share screen on? No. I have lost the.
We're back to 4 people.
I know with Zoom it allow you to do a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just not sure Skype will even.
Yes, Skype's not even letting me like switch to the second group of 4, which is annoying.
Yes, I know.
Well, it seems that's not possible.
That's what you folks are so attractive.
Yes, we cast faces for movies, for radio. We get that.
All the
Okay,
time.
okay, I'll just turn off my camera then.
You look lovely. Okay, so Marty, I don't know that we're going to get a quick answer to that. So I want everyone to stay by their computers. I'm going to try the StreamYard. I have zero understanding of how that goes. So stay by your computers. I'm going to try to get that up and running. And hopefully that will work well. If not, I might.
Right?
What's that?
That requires a link, right?
Right. I think I'm going to go there, and I think I just invite people, and
Yeah.
I'll get an invite probably in your email, so you can open up your email. Give me a couple of minutes to get that up and running, and but then we might come back to Skype for a debrief. So thank you all very much. I'm going to hang up, and then Marty can end the call. You okay, Marty?
Yes, all of that sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and put
Okay.
up the WRW logo, and
Right.
this is wonderful. Thanks a lot, folks. Hey, folks. We are between shows and between platforms right now, and we're going to attempt to do something later on. And so all of this is good. Thank you very much. And we continue on. here we go. Whee! In 1814, we started our trip from the British Isles on a good stout ship. We took our guns and we took our dreams and we landed in the swamp of the town of New Orleans. We marched up the river in the way we always done. Bayonets, straight line, beating on a drum. We dressed in red and wool from the king. We were sweating so hard, we didn't see a thing. Fire their guns, but our boys kept going. They fired again, and the blood started flowing. Go down the Mississippi, go down, Mississippi, go down. The officers lied, they shouted from behind that we'd rip them up with bayonets and stare them in the eye. We smelled their fear, and they looked like me. We were locked and loaded in the town of New Orleans. They fired their guns, but our boys kept it going. They fired again, and the blood started flowing. Go down the Mississippi, go down, Mississippi, go down. Yeah, they ran through swamp grass, fired through tree moss, ran through bogs where hares wouldn't go. We ran so fast so the hounds couldn't catch us. Go down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Go down the Mississippi. My best friend's brother was gagged and bound and fed to an alligator crawling on the ground. Guns and cannonballs, and he'd be behind when they killed my brother. I lost my mind. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. Go down the Mississippi, go down the Mississippi. They fired their guns, but our boys kept going. Fire all around, no place to go. We lost our hopes, we lost our dreams, and we lost a bloody battle for the town of New Orleans. She's from a distant planet, doesn't fit in here at all. She speaks another language, her voice a caterwaul. Her eyes are piercing lasers and they penetrate my bones. She chews me up and spits me out before she flies back home. She's my girlfriend. She's my girlfriend. She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, but her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. I cannot live without her, wouldn't even want to try. She's stunning and alluring, and my friends all wonder why. I stay because she understands what it is that makes me tick. Her arms are just magnetic, and her tentacles are slick. She's my girlfriend. She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, 'cause her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. I cannot help but notice how others look at me. Their eyes are filled with envy. How lucky can I be? So I tolerate her quirkiness, her mood swings and demands. I'm proud to be her lover. Every wish is my command. She's my girlfriend. Yes, she's my
girlfriend's a treasure and a find. Her kisses are electric and she really blows my She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, but her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. Her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. She's from a distant planet, doesn't fit in here at all. She speaks another language, her voice a caterwaul. Her eyes are piercing lasers and they penetrate my bones. She chews me up and spits me out before she flies back home. She's my She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, but her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. I cannot live without her, wouldn't even want to try. She's stunning and alluring, and my friends all wonder why. I stay because she understands what it is that makes me tick. Her arms are just magnetic, and her tentacles are slick. She's my She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, 'cause her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. I cannot help but notice how others look at me. Their eyes are filled with envy. How lucky can I be? So I tolerate her quirkiness, her mood swings and demands. I'm proud to be her lover. Every wish is my command. She's my Yes, my alien girlfriend's a treasure and a find. Her kisses are electric and she really blows my She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, but her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. Her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. She's from a distant planet, doesn't fit in here at all. She speaks another language, her voice a caterwaul. Her eyes are piercing lasers and they penetrate my bones. She chews me up and spits me out before she flies back home. She's my She's my alien girlfriend. She treats me like a slave, but her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. I cannot live without her, wouldn't even want to try. She's stunning and alluring, and my friends all wonder why. I stay because she understands what it is that makes me tick. Her arms are just magnetic, and her tentacles are slick. She's my She's my alien.
Okay, test, test,
She treats
test.
me like a slave, 'cause her beauty and her body have taught me to behave. I cannot help but notice how others look at me. Their eyes are filled with envy. How lucky can I be? So I tolerate her quirkiness, her mood swings and demands. I'm proud to be her lover. Every wish is my command. She's my Yes, my alien girlfriend's a treasure and a find. Her kisses are electric and she really blows my
Hello, folks. We're back with you. I'm in some kind of a something or other. We'll see. Anyway, I'm trying to connect. Let's try and connect.
I was able to hear you just fine, Sarah. For what it's worth.
Well,
Yeah.
I think one of the things that we need to see, and we won't be able to do until Marty comes up, is how it records, because that's how it streams out.
Hi, folks.
It may
I'm
be
with
that
you.
we're having problems. We're hearing self echoes and things squelching out. But if it's streaming okay, we just need to go kind of like, oh, there's underscoring under me. I'm not hearing it properly, but not worry.
Okay. Hey, Sam, do you hear me? This is Marty.
Routine, but Marty does not seem to be getting on. Also, I don't see Joe. I'm going to call him too. I'm going to mute, so you will have that nice stop tag.
Test, test. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, folks, can you hear me at all? Send. Let's try that.
Hello. So now we have Joe and Marty on.
Didn't
Marty
you
has his camera because he's streaming us.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear us? Oh, there he is.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
I hear
great.
you.
I hear you. I've got pictures. My camera, once again, will not click on this, but I'm going to try streaming this and getting a fuller screen.
That was a butt dial, Joe. Ignore it. All right. Pocket dial, I should say. Nowhere near my butt.
I feel gypped.
Well, when we're done here, we'll. Don't want you to feel good.
Hey, does anybody know how to make Stream Yard full screen?
I do not, other than. Let's see.
Because all I've got is a small screen. Does everybody else have that too?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, I've been sending comments. Did you see any of them?
I
Hi,
did.
folks. I'm with you, but I cannot see your.
Thank you.
You cannot see or hear me.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
See, because what I think we might want to try here, Marty, is you starting a test, and then you can stream it directly to YouTube, our channel, from.
I probably, you won't see my camera because my camera is being taken up by OBS software.
Right. But well, because I'm just trying to. I don't. Yeah, okay, because the thing going on right now. Oh, I see. Okay. I started recording on this,
Okay, I saw that.
and I don't see how we. but you're still only. We're not going to the whole screen thing. I don't see where that can be adjusted.
Whoa, there's you. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any controls on this one at all.
Yeah, I've got the controls on this end, but nothing is doing.
A little better.
You have the horizontal. You have the vertical.
But I can't get it to go full screen. So I think that'll be a question to check. Yeah, I don't know. I'm got a mild case of. Do we try? Mark, can you run some underscore sound and
Sure.
Sarah, after it runs for a couple, can you just read the opening?
Got something running now.
Do you care which one?
Oh, just
Okay. $18,365A, 18,365B, 18,365. God, I need to go home. It's got to be nearly midnight. 2 a.m.? It's 2 a.m. and I'm still cataloging these stupid vials. 18,366.
okay. I'm not hearing anything from you, Mark.
Yeah, it's running.
It's running, but I'm not hearing it. Okay. Okay, can you just start yours and Sarah wait until we. Did you hear it, Sarah? Because it could just be
the like woo thing,
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it. I could hear it.
okay, because I'm not hearing it at all. Oh, Jesus, I'm tired of being special. I like this picture though.
Yeah, it's very cool.
This is nice. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. The little squares off to the side, and then they. Marty, is that you doing that,
No,
or is that Joe?
that's
Joe.
Joe. That's Joe doing that. That's very cool.
It seems to be working better here than it was on Spiky.
Yeah. Did you try this on Skype, Joe?
Yeah, I think he did.
Joe, can you hear me? I'm not hearing you. Oh. Well, for some reason.
Looks like Joe's muted.
Right.
Yeah, I was muting it for the bandwidth.
Okay.
I just tried to screen share. Is it still doing what it was doing before?
No, it was working great.
It was working great.
Screen
That's,
share that you did was perfect.
right.
Oh, good.
So now, but you tried that on Skype and it did not work.
That's true. That is correct.
He did get something. You'll see it in the recording.
Okay. I think we're just gonna stop. I think we've got a lot of questions to get answered. More than I don't think there's any kind of quick, simple. Here's the answer to this for the questions we have. So thank you all for this, and Joe, Mark, and Marty. We'll see how things go with the recording, and David and Dino too. We'll let you all know. They all seem to have the gating issue. So we'll talk some more. We'll try to find the best way that lets us have acting, Foley, sound effects, and magic. We'll keep looking. But
Very good.
thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your Father's Day. For those who celebrate.
Real good. And thank you to
Always a pleasure. Happy Father's Day to you.
See you.
Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Okay,
Happy.
Take care, folks. And also, thanks a lot to the people who were viewing us on YouTube. We appreciate the live stream and any feedback that you can give us. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Laters.
The Willamette Radio Workshop.